L, the century's greatest detective. In light of his staggering mental abilities, L died an unjust and untimely death. In the public record alone, he solved over 3,500 difficult crimes and sent 3 times that number of degenerates to prison. He wielded incredible power and was able to mobilize every investigative bureau in the entire world, and during it all he never showed his face. I want to record his words as accurately as possible, and I want to leave them for someone to find. As someone who is given the chance to follow in his footsteps, well, I may not have been able to succeed him, but I want to leave this behind. So what you're reading right now are my notes about L. The person who will most likely read this first will be that big-headed twit Nia. But if that's the case, I will not tell him to shred or burn these pages. If it causes him pain to discover that I knew things about L that he did not, then that's fine. There's also a chance that Kira might read this, and I hope he does. I hardly need to remind you about the epic battle between the century's greatest detective L and the grotesque murderer Kira. If these notes tell the murderer, who only got by with the help of a supernatural killing notebook and an idiot of a Shinigami, that he was under any other circumstances not even worth the dirt beneath L's shoes, then they have served their purpose. I am one of the few people who has met L as L. When and how I met him, this is the single most valuable memory that I have, and I will not record it here, but on that occasion L related to me 3 stories of his exploits, and the episode involving Beyond Birthday was one of those. If I drop the pretense and simply refer to it as the Los Angeles BB murder cases, then I imagine many of you will have heard of them. Obviously it never came to light that L, and more importantly Wammy's house that raised me until I was 15, was deeply connected to the matter, but in fact they were. L on principle never got involved in a case unless there were more than 10 victims or $1 million at stake, and this is the real reason why he belatedly but aggressively involved himself in this little case, which only ever had 3 or 4 victims. The case of the Los Angeles BB murders are a watershed for L, for me, and even for Kira. It was a monumental event for all of us. Why? Because this is the case where L first introduced himself as Ryuzaki. Let us adjust the hands of the clock to the morning of the day after the 3rd murder, the glittering moment when the century's greatest detective L first began to investigate the case. Oh, I almost forgot. In the event that anyone besides Big-Headed Nia or the deluded murderer is reading these notes, then I should at least perform the basic courtesy of introducing myself, here at the end of the prologue. I am your narrator, your navigator, your storyteller. For anyone else but those 2, my identity may be of no interest. But I'm the world's runner-up, the best dresser that died like a dog, Mihail Keel. I once called myself Mellow, and was addressed by that name, but that was a long time ago. Good memories and nightmares.
Naomi Misura, I apologize for contacting you like this. I would like to request your help in solving a certain case. If you are willing to assist me, please access the 3rd block of the 3rd section of the Funny Dish server on August 14th at 9 AM. The line will be open for exactly 5 minutes. Please break through the firewall yourself. L. P.S. In order to contact you, I took the liberty of borrowing your friend's address. This was the simplest and safest way to contact you, so please forgive me. Regardless of whether you agree to help me or not, I need you to destroy this computer within 24 hours of reading this message.
Oh, crap.
Naomi Misura,
This is L.
This is Naomi Misora. It's an honor to speak to you, L.
Naomi Misora, are you familiar with the murder investigation going on in Los Angeles as we speak?
I am not so skilled that I can keep track of all the murder investigations happening in Los Angeles.
Oh, I am. I am referring to the serial killings. The third victim was found yesterday. I believe there'll be more victims to come. HNN News is calling it the Warren Nino murders.
Warren Ninja murders?
I want to solve this case, and I need to catch the killer. But your help with this matter is vital, Naomi Misora.
Why me?
Naturally, because you're a skilled investigator, Naomi Misora.
I'm on a leave of absence.
I know. Isn't that convenient?
Okay. I'll help you in any way I can.
Thank you, I knew you'd agree.
Let me explain how you'll contact me in future. We have no time, so I'll be brief. First,